Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm gonna talk about the no buy that I kind of like teased a little bit about in my last video. So we are set to close on December 6th for our home, and I decided not to buy any coffee, no pods whatsoever until December 6th, which is when we're supposed to close. So let's get started with this video. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys jumped on board with me with this no buy, and I wanted to do a few things that'll kind of facilitate this no buy, I guess, and just kind of keeping things in order. I've had some of you guys recommend to do a full inventory of what I have in my stash just to know how much I have and what I have to work with, which I thought that was an excellent idea. Through the course of this no buy, I might do like a shop my stash kind of video, maybe in the future within these 2 months, so that I can pick a few pods that I can use for the week and put them in the bowls that I usually use to have my weekly pods in. So that'll be probably a future video, maybe something next week. We'll do like a shop my stash, and then you guys can do that too. Something I did want to share with you guys is the app. One of you guys recommended me, and it's this one right here. It's called, I think it's called Pod or The Pod. If you look on the Apple Store, just search Nespresso Pod and it'll come up. So I don't know if you guys caught the glance of the logo. That is it right there. It's a $2 app, so you do have to pay, but I thought it was really well laid out, and I'll put like a side-by-side here of how the app looks like. This is not sponsored. You probably don't know about me, but I like how, for example, you can go to collections, and then right now, obviously my collection is empty, but it says to find your pods in the Explore tab, press plus to add them to your collection. So as we go through my stash, I'm gonna be adding them to the app. And one thing I thought was really cool is that the app actually has pods that are discontinued or have even been discontinued for a while. They include them in the app, so if you have some random ones that are no longer available but want to keep account of them, you can do that too. It also gives you like the most used pod or the one that you keep ordering, things like that. So I think it was pretty cool. It's $2, so if you guys are doing this no buy with me, I think it'll be very useful to have. And if you don't want to buy it, then you can just make like a little list on a piece of paper and then kind of scratch them off as you go. But I thought I'd share this because this is what I'm going to be doing. All right, so having said that, I'm going to show you my stash, what I have to work with, both the pods that I have by the coffee bar and then the ones that I have by my cabinet. So let's check this out. So these are the pods that I have usually on hand to use on a daily basis. I'm just gonna take these and put them right over here. And then if we walk over here, I actually have, these are empty. I think I had this yesterday, or I made my husband that yesterday, and it was the last pod. This one too, and then this I used Buenos Aires the other day, so I just, these are empty. Okay. These are the pods that I'm working with. So what I'm gonna do right now is just take everything out of the cabinet, and I think that'll be easier, lay it out on the island, and then we'll start counting. I decided I'm gonna start with the original line, and I actually have the app also saved on my iPad. So I'm gonna open up the app on my iPad and then get to counting. So I added Vivalto Longo, which is this one right here, and I have one pod of it. one box of it, and then I have these 9. So now I have Vivalto Longo in my collection, and it shows me how many capsules of this particular pod I have. So that's pretty neat, easy to use app. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the pods, and then we'll regroup. It was quite the therapy session counting all of these pods. I think mainly because you get to see how many of each you actually own and reorganize everything. My cabinet was getting out of hand. I actually ended up ordering some Amazon acrylic containers. They're stackable and they're kind of slim and long. I'm hoping they work. I will show them to you guys in a future video, but this was definitely therapeutic for me to do. What's cool about this app is that it actually has the espresso, because these are actually by Nespresso, Starbucks by Nespresso. So these are actually going to go into the list as well. And if you scroll down, you'll see all of the Starbucks ones. So I have Pike Place Roast, I think, yeah. I have 4. And then I also have their espresso roast. I have 2. And that's it. That is pretty much it for original line. They didn't have Novecento and Millennial in the app, but there's actually an option that you can email them to let them know what pods they are missing. So I'm gonna have to keep a track of these, and hopefully soon he puts those capsules in the list so that I can keep track of them as well. But I'll just make a mental note of this one, and I'm gonna move on to Virtual line. As I'm sorting the Virtual pods, I'm really hoping I get crafty with some of my recipes, because I do favor some pods more than others, and you can tell the ones that I like. I only have a few, so we'll see how it goes with recipes, but I can't wait to see what I come up with. So same thing happened with some of the pods, and they're fairly new, like they just came out. So I have Inicio, which I actually haven't tried. I have Tocanto, and then I have Orafio. So I have to take a mental note. I'll write them down somewhere, probably on my Good Notes app, and then email the developer so that he can account for those so that I can put them in the app. This is a pretty neat app. I like it. So thank you to whoever recommended me this app. I absolutely love it. Super easy to use. And the fact that it has like the description for every single pod, like the notes and the strength, everything is in this app. I love it. And then the colors of the whole like app is very nice and aesthetically pleasing. So that's just an extra plus. And I believe actually that you can reorder from the app, straight from the app, but we're not gonna do that because this is a no buy. So yeah, that is all of it. Oh, I wonder if it does. Yeah, it does. Oh my God. Guess how many, okay, I'm pause this video and guess in the comment section how many pods or capsules you think I have. I'll give you a second. Okay, ready? I have 271 capsules, and I think, oh, you know what? I forgot. There was one, I think it's a Kazar. Inspirazione Palermo. Yeah, let me add this one because it just creeped up on me somewhere as I was counting. So I have 8 of those. Okay, so 272 capsules total. Now there is how many days till December 6th? Alexa, how many days till December 6th?
December 6th is in 61 days.
61 days. Okay, 272 divided by 61 days. Oh my God, I think I have enough for me and Sergio if we have 2 cups a day. And he doesn't really have 2 cups a day. So I think I have more than enough coffee pods until December 6th. Okay, I made a huge mistake because I'm counting as if I only drink 1 capsule. Sometimes I use 2 capsules per drink, so I'm gonna have to reassess the whole math thing. But I also didn't count the Tocanto or Raffio and all of those pods. I didn't add those to the final total, so I'm gonna have to redo the math. I think I might just make it towards the end. I might just do like single shot lattes, but just know that the math wasn't exactly as I thought it would be, but I'm still confident that I'll make it to December 6th. This is the grand total after counting these other pods that I didn't include. $2.99, because it says, according to my calculations, I should have about 4 capsules per day until December 6th will last me all of my collection, and then I'll still have a few left. So 4 capsules a day. It's 4.45, but we're gonna just call it 4 capsules. I think I have more than enough. And hopefully by then I'll probably have like a box or 2 left, which will last me, which by then I will be able to order a whole new batch, and I should get it in time before those last few pods are done with. So this is so exciting. I hope you guys get to try this app. Like I said, this is not sponsored. Somebody recommended to me, and I am super grateful because I love this app. It has everything. You can even star your capsules based on favorites, and then it'll calculate the most used. It'll already calculate how many capsules I have. And then as I go through them, I can, delete capsules. This is exciting. So hopefully you guys can join me in on my no buy. Like I said, I am gonna do a shop my stash video. If I can, I'll do it on YouTube. I already do have some of my content planned for October. But if not, follow me on Instagram because I will be using and showing you guys most of my pod usage on Instagram with my reels and stories, and then just kind of chat about how it's going. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide.